This is Marbles music. We're not playing Marbles. I'm doing Instagram. Hold on. I gotta do a, hold on. Hold on. I gotta do Twitter now. It didn't do Twitter, did it? No. We could all do it together, actually. Hold on. We're all in this together. Clearly, I didn't really plan this out too good. 1 second. I gotta pick one of these selfies here. This looks interesting. Hey. I am alive. Yep. I really been through it, I tell you what. Louie, thank you for subscribing. How's your vacation? It was... Do you ever think... Yes, sometimes. You survived... What did y'all think I was going to die? What happened? Did I think I was going to die? Was there any instance where I was gonna die? What are you talking about? Okay, hold on 1 second. I gotta put a filter over this. Ugh, these filters suck. I'm gonna add a different filter. You're alive? Oh. Well, if it is an N-bird. How is Thor? Oh, Mango, thank you for subscribing. A hurricane plus earthquake. Oh, yeah! So the hurricane just ended up being rain. Oh my god, so much happening. Maz, thank you for subscribing for 27 months. 2-year streak. Nice, nice. Earthquake, I thought it was the neighbors. So, yep. Okay, hold on. I'm adding a filter to this so that way it looks cooler. Do I want this filter or do I want this filter? I'll do... Maybe it's... Oh god, I looked at the picture for too long. It's ugly. I gotta get a different one. This morning when I woke up, I was like, wow, my hair's so cute. And then I went to the gym and I got home and I took it out of the ponytail and I was like, ugh. So, that's been my struggle today. Ew, I don't like any of these photos anymore.
Welcome back,
Oh, thank you, Midjay. Thank you for subscribing for 23 months. With all the hell breaking loose. Thanks. I tried my best. You know, I tried my best. I'm really tired because Thor has decided, since I was gone for so long, he's really mad at me. So he's been doing everything he can since I got back to keep me up all night. All night. I think the longest amount of sleep I've gotten has been 5 hours. And then he wakes me up every hour, every 30 minutes. Is Thor a pet or is Thor a superhero? He's a villain. I'm trying to find a filter that makes me look less ugly, and it's not helping. I didn't do myself a lot of favors with some of the faces that I pulled, but you know. Alright, we'll use the one that I looked at for too long. We'll make everything pink. This'll do it. Oh, maybe I could add some like lighting effects. I'm just gonna add a ton of filters. No one will know. Stop leaving, Mom. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I have to live my life too, you know? I got stuff to do. But the vacation was good, but it was like, it wasn't a vacation. Like, it didn't feel like a vacation because so many people came to visit. Like, both of my brothers came down. And then, like, I had other family members come down, and so it was just a lot. And so it's like when I finally got to, like, settle in, it was like, vacation over. So, alright, I finally did it. I figured out a filter that makes me feel a little bit better. Pouty. I'm just gonna put pouty. Twitch.tv/me. Coot. Should I add an emoji in here? What have y'all been up to? What'd you do? It's been like, what, a week and a half? I don't feel like I left. I don't feel like I left at all. Okay, this'll do. Been so bored. What happened? Gaming got a new chair. Nice, nice. I haven't been playing with Baldur's Gate. So I've seen so many TikToks of people having sex. What's wrong with people are having sex with a bear? What's wrong with you people? Who sees a bear and is like, you know what? I bet it's big. Ew! Touch grass. I started binging a History Channel show. I'm so fucking old. Well, it depends what History Channel. Don't want to smash the wild-shaped druid. Which one is that? I don't know names for anything. I just know there's the squid guy, there's the vampire, and then there's the bear. Who are you talking to? Hecate, there's people playing a game, and they're having sex with a bear. Went to a gun show? Is that where they shoot things in the air, or is that where they show off guns? Like, you see here, this is a pistol 1946, and back in the day, they used this pistol, they put rocks inside, and they just... Clearly, I know what I'm talking about. Freaking a droid in wild shape is an accomplishment? Druid. Nate, did you have sex with the bear? Alright, moving on. Moving on. You can't just ask people that. Oh, I did! Have you had a chance to try the new invasion mode on Overwatch? No. I got back, I installed the game, like, you know, did everything. Bought the battle pass, bought the D.Va skin. Because I have a problem. And I played a little bit of it. I have not played the new healer yet. Because for one, everybody keeps picking her, but two, I've been gone, you know, I'll play Mercy a little bit. There's mods for Skyrim that allow you to have sex with a bear. I did not. I will not use that mod, but I know it exists because I explore the dark corners of Skyrim mod sometimes. Some people just... What's that saying? It's just because you could doesn't mean you should. I feel that. The pink Diva skin is sick. I haven't bought it, but attempted. I haven't played Diva with it yet. But I saw it and I was like, ooh. The thing is, though, is like they could... It's just a copy of the EDM, isn't it? They just made it pink and like... Look at me! You tell me I'm not gonna buy it? Dude, I'm such a... Anything that's pink, I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. Curse myself. I think whether we could, so no one stopped to ask whether we should. I think, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. That sounds about right. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Y'all hear the sink? Glue, glue, glue. Oh, okay. So, can you hear me if I whisper? I know you can, but I'm still asking. And that way with purple. Dude, purple's so nice. Okay, so remember how I said like, oh, I think my neighbors are moving out like end of August into September, right? They have been so fucking loud. Like so loud. So noisy, so stompy. It's been so bad. Like they've been dropping like furniture sounding stuff. Like it's so loud, right? So even like, oh yeah, like till 2 in the morning. So I'm hoping that they're packing stuff and they're gonna move. So I'm banking on that. I don't know if it's actually happening, but you know, fingers crossed, haha. But yeah, it's been really bad. Like I just got back and it's been awful. But anyway, St. Juju, thank you. And hopefully, like if they do move, the next people will be nice and quieter. Are they doing stuff with bears? You know what? It wouldn't surprise me. My letting I think they got into me. Oh, really? Congratulations. I hope that I too will have soon to be no neighbors or quieter neighbors, but we'll just we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I also didn't really have a plan for stream today, mostly because I'm so tired. Because of Thor, and then I went to a party and I had 2 drinks, and then Kait came out, and then I came home. I was so tired and I went to sleep, and then I woke up and I had like the shakes where you're like, uh-oh, am I gonna be sick? And then like I wasn't, because like I only had 2 drinks, and I also drank a lot of water, but it's just I didn't eat, and so it's just a whole lot of stuff. But Mike Ghost, thank you for subscribing for 20 months. So it's just my sleeping schedule's been a little bit wonky, and then Thor being Thor, you know. You haven't missed much with me. Everything's kind of just been the same. I've been playing a lot of Harvest Moon. I'm on year 4, and my girl is old as shit, and it scared me. Okay, did anybody else play Harvest Moon? Like, back in, like, the GameCube days? I need you to verify something with me. Because, like, I could have sworn... So, in from what I remember... Never had a GameCube, Sag. Big Sag. GameCube was the best. Okay, so I remember in Harvest Moon... The first year, you're trying to woo someone, you know? I tried to woo a man, you can woo a woman. In this game, you can woo either one. So you try to woo someone in the first year, and then you get married by the second year, and you have a kid. And so the kid is like a little toddler. So year 2 is having a little toddler. Year 3, the toddler turns into the kid. And it's like an 8-year-old kid, right? So from my memory, from GameCube, year 3 and year 4, you had the kid. That's from my memory, is it gave you 2 years with the kid. So I was expecting, I just finished year 3. I was expecting to start the game the new year, and then I would have the kid again in year 4. That was not the case. Year 4, he turned into a teenager. And I'm like... Huh? There's an option to buy the poor little guy a teddy bear, and it cost $1 million. I haven't even gotten close to $1 million. I'm doing pretty good for my farm. Like I'm able to afford. I've mixed all kinds of fruits and vegetables. Like I'm like a pro at like, what's it called? Like I made turnberries, which is like a turnip and a strawberry combined. What's the term? Hybrid. Hybrid. I've been making so many hybrid fruits. I have all the cows. I have a brown cow. I have a regular cow. I have a marble cow, and I just got a star cow. And I have a horse, I have 2 sheep, and I have a goat. Like I have all kinds of stuff, right? I have lots of chickens, I have ducks. It's a very successful farm, if you ask me. I have the cheese and milk maker. And I don't understand how I was supposed to buy the teddy bear in the time of. I remember when I played on the GameCube, I was able to buy the teddy bear when he was a kid, because in the 4th year he was still a kid. Cheats. We'll see. One of the Harvest Moons had cheats. I don't know if this one does or not, but like I don't get it. So I'm like, how am I supposed to do this anyway? But so I don't know, because the thing is about this game is you die, right? You grow old and you die, which is sad. And like, look, hold on. I took a picture. I think I deleted it. So 1 second. I have the Barbie music stuck in my head. I sent it to Jewel. Hold on, I'll just open the. Because I sent it to Jewel. I was like, girl, what the fuck? My girl's old as shit. This is my character. Ready? Oh, you can't see. Can you see? Do you see her mouth markings? She's got like the old people, like, you know? Ad break. Shh, go away. Okay, we snoozed it. Okay, maybe I'll turn the brightness down. Can you see it? Can you see that she looks kind of old? She's got like eye bags. Ah, there we go. She didn't look like that before. She just looked like youthful. Is that what I'm gonna look? Oh god. Don't look at me. I gotta massage my face. Get the, drainage going. Anyway, so yeah, wait. There's more I have to show you. So, oh, dang it. Hold on. So that's her. Do you want to see my kid? He's so cute, but he's a teenager. Look at this. Wait, what are the names? Well, my character's name is Kate. And then I named my son Levi. Sasageo. Sorry. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, follow me on you can find me on Fansly. I just uploaded some really hot bikini photos today. Proud of myself, proud of my workout. You can kind of see a little bit of ab actually. Anyway, it's been a very long time. You don't have a memory, do you? Yeah. Guy with a plug. Thank you. I had the fan house thing. Feet pics. I could do that too if you got, cause you'd have coin. You want to see the toes? The little gremlin toes that can grab onto things. I haven't filmed that. Don't ask. Some people have requests for like armpit stuff, which was shocking to me. But I have tea. There's people for everything. I know. So, you know what? I'm not shaming. I'm just saying, like it's just one of those things where you're like, huh, I didn't think that was a thing. But anyway. Little tea or tea spilled? No, it's sweet tea. It's actual tea. I had iced coffee from Sonic. You should have gotten a Dr. Pepper. Like a vanilla Dr. Pepper. Hits the spot. But you have to go at like happy hour. It's cheaper, like, what, half off? On my way home with pizza? Nice. What kind of pizza? Seen the Dr. Pepper brownie? Yeah, dude, Philippe. So many people have sent me that. So many people have, like, my friends IRL have sent me that. Like, you gotta do this for Kate's Kitchen. And I'm like, I haven't done a Kate's Kitchen in so long. There's some really weird ones, like armpit now. There's armpit, there's elbow, there's rubbing the nose, there's sneezing, there's being tickled, there's feet. Well, I mean, feet's more like normal, I guess, but there's just, I'm just listing off stuff people have done with me. Sneezing, yeah. Can't drink a Dr. Pepper without you popping in my head. I'm not gonna lie, I read that and I thought it said I can't drink a Dr. Pepper without pooping. Which I was gonna say is fair because Dr. Pepper does have prune juice in it. Sometimes that happens to people and they don't expect it. So feet isn't normal. You know, it's actually more normal than people think. My ex-wife was allergic to Dr. Pepper. I feel bad. I can't imagine. The fact that feet is now considered normal. Maybe it's just me because I'm too exposed to it on the internet. I'm on the internet too much. My friend always calls Dr. Pepper as Dr. Pecker. I always think of that now. I always call it Dr. Peppy. Or as Nate likes to say, Dr. Pee-Pee. How bad did it get for you yesterday? Did what get? The hurricane. Oh, right. I thought you meant the hurricane, but I was like, we already talked about the hurricane. It wasn't that bad. I prepared though, like I got water and batteries. Well, I already had batteries and already had a flashlight, but I got water in like pitchers and I put them in the fridge just in case. But like 80% of your life has been online. That's not normal. Yeah, I wouldn't say 80. It's been a while, but I wouldn't say 80. When you're in like heavy rain, and it was wild. Oh, that makes sense. You're like closer into the devastation area. Mine wasn't so much, but there was like a lot of leaves. That's about it though. And it's funny too, like I always see people on like Twitter be like, oh, the LA River is crazy right now. Like, yeah, it does. What do you think it was made for? You know, like I always think it's funny, but anyway. We were talking about something. What were we talking about? Heard Vegas was. I heard that too. No, it was before Dr. Pepper. Video games? Oh, Harvest Moon! Yeah, Harvest Moon. Thank you. So, this was my thought process, right? So, I can't believe we got that far off track. So I'm concerned, right? In year 4, what if year 5, instead of a teenager, he turns into a young adult, and then year 6, I die? I want to keep playing the game, you know? Like, I am finally getting my farm up and going, and there's still a ton of stuff that I want to buy. Like, there's gotta be, like, I thought I was doing everything right, you know? I planted all the trees, I've been planting lots of fruits, and I got all the cows, and I sell the milks, and I do everything. I've befriended almost everyone in the village. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If there are cheats, like how there was, so it was Harvest Moon, Another Wonderful Life, where you could be the girl, and there was a cheat for the GameCube where, so you had, you know, the GameCube controller in slot 1. You have to have the GameCube on, but not open with any game, I think. And then you take it out of the first slot, put it in the third slot, you press a button, and then you take it out of the third slot and put it in the slot, and then you open the game, and it gives you every item, like 99 of every single item in the game. So I knew that was a thing. Give or take some of the things, because I don't really remember all of what I was doing. But, you know, but the thing is, when I did that, it was too easy. Because I just sold a bunch of stuff, and I had, like, so much money, and it's like, why would I even do anything if I already have it, you know? So I wish there was like a halfway cheat. Cheat or cheer pumpkin. I was 12. Of course I would cheat. Are you kidding me? Do you know what? Listen, you do know. You're my age. Do you know? Do you have a little booklet, like the little booklet of like from Scholastic Book Fair with like the cheats in it? And then the internet came out. The internet came out, and then you could Google cheats. So my brother and I, for especially Grand Theft Auto, we'd go on the internet and find the cheats and up, down, left, right, you know, star, whatever. We wrote it down in a notebook because we couldn't print stuff and we couldn't, you know, just pull it up on our phones. This is 2005, and so we'd like write it down. It was probably like 2006, but anyway. And then we go upstairs. We have this little cheat sheet. So imagine my surprise when I found out the Harvest Moon one. I don't even know how I found that one out. I didn't figure it out myself, but... It is me. I am the problem. How's that even possible? So, my last keyboard, the D, bear with me, the D-pad, or the D thing, whatever, D button, it started to chip off. And I just thought, because like, you know, we all know Kate plays games weird, Kate plays games weird. Hold on, let me show you. I play like this. Alright? This is how I play games. This is how I do it. I use my ring finger, blah, 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 blah. Alright, I know. But, so my middle finger is on D. And all of, like, the paint was chipping off. And I just I was like, oh, it's just like a bad keyboard. It's happening to my Razer one. It's happening to my Razer one now. It's very, very slight, but I can tell. And I'm like, my nails aren't, like, they're long, but they're not, like, that long. How is that happening? The D is failing? Yeah, I guess so. It's wearing out the paint. I just got this, though. Do you press on it hard? No. I guess it's just my nails, like, the way it's... I have no clue. Like, it's just the D. And that's what happened on my last one. It's just the D. There's a lot of cat hair in my... There's a lot of cat hair in it. You said Razer? Yeah. But my last one wasn't Razer. So I don't know. There's your problem. No, because the last one wasn't Razer. The problem is me. Ring first probably causing your middle finger to rub your paint on it. They don't touch though. You put your finger on the key? Well, yeah, because I do it sideways. So it's like this part of my nail, like right, this part scrapes on it. But I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Guess I'm too much of a girl gamer, I don't know. Girl gamers, am I right? Also, to everyone's like, oh, you're gonna burn, you burned. I didn't burn, so me. In fact, I got a little tan. Not much, because I slathered on 70 SPF. Don't touch this. My finger going up will cause the longer one to move slightly and rub it. I just think it's my nails. TBH. Because look, they're so long and dainty. I painted them black for the party. Yeah, but this one's new. The quality's crappy. No offense to you, big fence Razer. It is new, yeah. I do remember Razer's old stuff was like, I had the, because this keyboard, the Deathstalker, is what I had before. And I loved that keyboard. But then they took it off and now they remade it, which is why I bought it again. Ew, Thor was on my desk when I was gone. Ew, there's so much cat hair. You ass. Look at this, ready? See if y'all can see this. Is that Emma's brand launch thing? Yeah. So excited. I have like a cool idea for the photo because I got a shirt too and I want to promote it. Um, but I want to wash it first because I don't know. I like washing clothes first. So what's everyone's plan for the week? Oh, you shouldn't get a German Shepherd Husky mix then. Mine shed so much. Wasn't planning on it. I was thinking of getting a German Shepherd one day, but not a Husky mix. Huskies are a little too energetic for me, I feel. You know? Just a little too energetic. Just work. Want to play more Overwatch as well later this week. Just haven't had time. Yeah, I feel that. Hopefully you get to play a little bit, though. Have some downtime to yourself. Pomskis are the best. Like a Pomeranian and a Husky. Going to amusement park Saturday. That's fun. My job is taking my department to Dave & Buster's Friday on the clock. Ooh, that's fun. Gonna be grinding League and watching some horror movies. That sounds so fun. That sounds super fun. Watching horror movies, yeah. Super fun. My question is like, listen. Why do they have to add vomit scenes in horror movies? Why? Because like to me, throw up is scary, but it's not like a kind of scary. It's like a, oh, this is traumatizing kind of scary. And so like just think about it this way, right? Think about this. Here's the worst, I can't do them. Thank you. So here's the thing, right? If you're gonna do a vomit scene, you might as well do an explosive diarrhea scene. It's just coming out a different end. So like, am I wrong? If you're gonna hork out your mouth, you might as well hork out your butthole. Explosive diarrhea is hilarious. I'm just saying. I don't watch them only maybe with another person. That's a big maybe. I just don't watch them because I'm afraid there's going to be a throw-up scene. Poop isn't allowed on TV. Is it not? I'm trying to think of all the poop scenes I've seen on TV. Because there was the, what's it called? Joan is Awful. They didn't show that poop scene. And then Dumb and Dumber, they just showed him on the toilet. They didn't show poop. Saw a film last night that explosive diarrhea on Netflix. What, you saw like the poop? Never seen a shit scene on TV, nor do I particularly want to. Yeah, fair, me either. Shadowblade, thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. Yes. Well, okay, so poop on TV does exist. It's grotesque horror, not all horror movies watched. I tend to watch psychological horror movies. It's more like themes. I've seen, let me think of all the scary movies I've seen. I've seen the, I saw one, what's it called? Paranormal Activity. I went to the theater and we were sitting, me and my friend, we were sitting like almost front row. And what's funny is like, you're gonna have to, anybody that watches horror movies, you're gonna have to help me on this. So there was a scene where they're in the kitchen and they attached a camera to a moving fan. And so like, cause you know, they're gonna catch whatever was paranormal. And so it was like going like this, right? And it was like just going side to side, side to side. And I remember sitting there with my friend and I was like, so what had happened in the movie was that when a camera turned like this and then when it turned back, all of the stuff that was in the room was on the ceiling. But the thing is, I only noticed that the shoes were gone. And so I leaned to my friend and I go, the shoes are gone. And right when I said that, everything fell off the ceiling. And it was like this big jump scare. But I noticed that the shoes were gone. And so I was like, and then it goes, Kong, and everyone in the theater was like, wah! And I was just like, there it is. So Paranormal Activity didn't really get me. And then I went to the theater and I watched, there was this one movie, I don't remember what it's called, but this woman had like cuts in her lip and she was like, connect the cuts or something. And then the movie ended with them like dying in a car crash. And I was like, what? And then what other scary movies did I watch? I think I watched Insidious, but I couldn't. I was just laughing the whole time because it was like, Darth Maul. It didn't scare me. I was just like, oh, this is Star Wars, haha. Anyway, I saw Saw. Is it called Saw? It has a Scooby Doo Shaggy.
Scream?
What?
Scream?
Dream?
Scream.
Scream, that's the one. Thank you. I said Dream. I was like, ew, no. Yeah, so I saw Scream. Antlers, ankles. Bet y'all missed that. What else? I think I saw the one where it's Here's Johnny, but I thought it was funny. Trying to think of other scary. Wait, did you dream? Yeah, he kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. Halloween? I don't think I've seen Halloween. Maybe I have. Grudge? Does I have the throw up? You've seen Jeepers Creepers? No. I don't think so. I don't know what Jeepers Creepers is. A horror movie called Talk to Me was pretty good. You know what like horror movies do get me is like not paranormal, like supernatural stuff. So like demons and everything, those kind of freak me out a little bit. I'm trying to think. I feel like I've seen more. You know what the scariest movie I've ever seen, the worst horror movie I've ever seen is? I'm waiting for one of yous to get it. The self-shot style ones get me a bit. Oh, like the Blair Witch? Aliens? Ooh, dude, no, but Prometheus. I had to leave the theater. Have I talked about that? I had to leave the theater with Prometheus. And every time I tell someone that, they're like, "Oh, but it was so good." And yeah, okay, so when Prometheus came out, I went to go see it with a guy that I was dating and then one of mutual friends. And so we went in and we sat down and we were watching it, and it was like fine. It kind of like freaked me out a little bit, but it wasn't like, it was fine. And then, so have y'all seen Prometheus, or am I gonna spoil? It came out like 12 years ago or something, but like, I need you to say yes, I saw Prometheus, and so I could tell you I'm about to say. Haven't seen it, but I don't really care. Okay, seen it. Don't mind spoilers. Have it on Blu-ray. Yes, I've seen it. Okay, so we're also, oh yeah, I have to talk about the when I fainted when I went to go visit my mom. Anyway, so the thing about me is Paul, thank you for subscribing. My brain, if I start overthinking something and like it freaks me out, I'll faint. So anyway, so I was watching Prometheus and it got to this scene, so she's like pregnant by an alien, right? And so she tries to abort it. And so she goes to this thing where it's like it's gonna rip her open and give her a C-section to get it out. And it just starts, you can see it like start cutting into her, and I was like, I'm gonna throw up and I'm gonna faint. And like I was like, I'm gonna leave. And the guy I was seeing was like, what do you mean? I was like, I gotta go. So I like left and I go and I'm sitting in the hallway and I'm like just like coming down because it was so like, it freaked me out. It freaked me out so much. And he came out and he was so mad at me and he was like, why'd you blah, 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 why'd you leave the theater, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't, you can go back in, I'll just wait here, I'll wait here. And anyways, it's not fun. So, but I will not watch Prometheus. I cannot watch Prometheus. Such a good scene. I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. It made me feel so sick. Like, it just, ugh. Anyway, so me and fainting. When I see blood, it doesn't bother me all that much. However, sometimes my body doesn't react well to things, especially if I start overthinking it. So, like, 5 years ago, I actually thought it was a smart move and feel better than that. No, I mean, I'm sure it was great. I'm sure it went great with the story. Just as a woman, and watching that, it freaked me out so bad that, like, I had to get out. Like, I felt like I was gonna throw up and I was gonna faint. It was not a good setting for me. Not that I've ever had in a C-section, but you know, it's just the thought that, you know. Anyway, so like 5 years ago, actually it's probably longer, I don't know, long time ago, I was visiting my mom, and we were out fishing, and we finished, we came to the dock, and like the dock area that we had parked at was at like a little beach. And so there was like beach, a little scoop of water, and then beach, and then where the cars were. So I was gonna walk through the little scoop of water, and my mom was like, oh, be careful because there's bricks and rocks in there. And I was like, okay, yeah. So I had my flip-flops on, and I was walking really careful in like this little scoop of water, and I was almost out, and as I was lifting my foot, a sharp brick caught onto my foot and ripped it all the way up. And it was so sharp that it felt cold, ripping my foot open. And I just remember being like, oh, ow. And I looked down, and it's just blood. And I was like, oh, okay. And so like, my mom's coming. I'm like, hey, don't go in the water. I just cut myself. She's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. So I walk over to the car, and I look down, and like, foot's just bleeding. Because, you know, it's like thin skin on your foot. And so I was like, oh, do you have like a towel or a Band-Aid or anything? She's like, oh, no, like, you know, just, you know, I may have something in the back of the car. And I was like, okay. So I'm standing there, and I keep looking at it, and I can see my skin is like peeled. And I was like, uh-oh. And so when I saw the skin being peeled and blood being like, you know, coming out, I was like, whew, I feel a little lightheaded. And I was like, okay, it's fine. And so then I was like, okay, can I like sit in the car? I need to sit down. She's like, yeah. So I sit in the car, and I have a paper towel on it, and I'm sitting in the car like this, right? I'm like sitting in the chair, and I'm like, can you turn the AC on? She's like, yeah. So she turns on the AC, and she's like, why? What's happening? And I was like, I just feel like I'm gonna faint. And she's like, really? Why? Did you see, is it because you looked at the blood? And I was like, it's more of I saw the blood coming out of my body and that the skin flaps were open. Anyway, so then I proceeded to be in the car, because when you're about to faint, you have to prop your legs up, right, to get all the blood back into your head. I couldn't do that because I was in the car. And so I was like this in the car. I'm like, can we go home, please? Anyway, so I didn't faint then. I almost did. So skip forward to like a week ago. No, this was 1 week. Anyway, we're fishing on the boat, and my mom reels in a crab, and it was like on its back in the boat, and my mom's partner was like, oh, like, you know, we'll cut it up, we'll use it as bait to catch more fish. And so I was like, okay, I was gonna pick it up, you know, because it was upside down, so I was gonna pick it up like this and then flip it over, so that way he'd have like a fighting chance. I don't know, I thought it'd be funny. He was also cute, and like I kind of felt bad. Anyway, so I went to go pick it up like this. I've caught crabs before, right? This crab knew what I was doing, because it's on its back like this, like the pinchers. And so I pick it up from down below, and it goes like this, and slices my finger right here. Yeah, I tweeted about it, but I'm telling the story now. So it slices my finger, and I was like, it pinched me, and I was like, ow. Like, it was a little pinch, like it wasn't that big of a deal. And so it's bleeding, and so I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go, you know, rinse it off in the seawater. And then so I go to put my hand in the ocean to rinse off the blood, and my mom goes, oh, don't do that. And I was like, okay. And then I remembered, and this isn't accurate, because apparently you have to like get in the water, and it has to go up your nose into your brain, right? Apparently sometimes, it hasn't been where my mom lives, but Texas will get brain-eating amoeba in the water. And so I just put my open bleeding finger into the water. And so in my head, I'm like, I just put the amoeba. I don't even know if they're not, I don't even know if that's a thing right now. Like it's, happens sometimes in the summer. But so I put my finger in the water and I just open wound in the water. And so I was like, oh my God, I just put the amoeba in my body. Oh my God. So I start thinking. And then I start thinking more and more. And like, obviously my finger hurts pretty bad, but like, it's whatever. But with the pain, with the blood, with the thinking of the amoeba, I was sitting in the chair like this and I was like, okay, I was like, I don't need to panic. It's also really hot out, and like, anyway, so I'm like, I don't need to panic. And I started thinking, like, I got 4 days. Like, if the amoeba reaches my brain, I got 4 days to live. There's no stopping it. Like, I can't stop it. Do I need to go to the hospital? My hospital isn't out here. It's in California, and blah, blah, blah. So I just start spiraling. And I was like, the whole time I'm like holding my finger, but it's also like bleeding. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna die. Listen, it didn't, maybe I just cleaned it off. I'm pushing out the blood. Maybe the blood's pushing out. So I just start thinking, and then I just slowly, my vision starts going like this. And so I'm sitting there, and I was like, my mom is standing here, and I was like, I think I'm gonna faint. And my mom's like, wait, really? And I was like, yeah, I started thinking about the brain-eating amoeba, and I was like, I think I'm gonna faint. She goes, oh, okay, well, do you want to lay down? And I was like, I'm fainting. I start going, and so she's like helps me, like, so I like lay on this seat, and she like, I prop my legs up, and she's like, do you want like ice cold water? Do you want ice water? And I was like, no, I'm okay. Because I could feel, it was crazy. I could feel all the blood just drain from my head. I could feel it. But the thing is, when I laid down, I could feel all the blood go back to my head. And so I was like, oh, I'm okay. So I sit up and I was like, oh, I'm okay. I just need to like lay down for a second. And my mom comes back over with this like ice cold water. And she goes, okay, well, and pours it on my back. She's like, this will help. And I was like, oh, I was like, it's not helping. And she's like, well, you said you're gonna faint. I was like, yeah. And then I laid down and now I'm good. Anyway. And that was fine the rest of the boat fishing trip, but it was just funny because like every like 15 minutes she's like, are you good? Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I laid down and I'm good now. But shocked that helped you not. I know, but the thing is I was already good. I just needed to lay down and have the blood go back to my head because I was sitting there thinking about brain-eating amoeba. Anyway, I thought it was funny. The whole thing was kind of funny. But that's also like the time of when I realized that so listen, I can deal with blood like I've said, right? If I see blood shoot out of me, then sarcasm shock me faint. Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that. So a long time ago I got my blood taken, and I've looked before at my blood being taken and it was no big deal. But one time I went and I looked down at it and I saw like my blood go into the vial, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna faint. Like it just seeing it go, I was like, ooh, I can't do that. So, fixing my seating posture. Text is hard to convey. Sarcasm should have been me over. No, you're good. You could also put, like, what I do sometimes is you do this. Oh, it didn't work. Hold on. That, because that means sarcasm, right? SRS means serious, right? Regarding a question, was it the nun with the connect the cuts? Let me see. When did it come out? Because I think I saw it in... No, because the one that I saw came out in like 2011? Oh wait, hold on, it's showing the Nun 2. Oh, the Nun 2 is this year. Hold on, I'll find it. Connect the Cuts movie. The Devil Inside. I do think this one freaked me out a little bit. It was called The Devil Inside. If y'all want to watch the trailer. Wait, when did it come out? Did it say 2011? Connect the Cuts movie. 2012. No, The Devil Inside official trailer is October 28th, 2011. So, I try to add a kappa when I do sarcasm, but I tend to forget a lot. I'm a very sarcastic person. That's fine. Sometimes text is just hard, I'm good on watching that trailer. Fair enough. That's fair. It's a little unsettling, but I don't even know why I saw it. Oh, but to answer everybody else's question that no one said anything, the scariest movie I've ever seen is War of the Worlds. I refuse to watch that movie again. I refuse. I don't know where they're taking blood, and I'm super used to it. But one time the doctor came on my nerve, and she tried like 3 times. She said, "Well, if we can't get to the fourth, then we're gonna use your hand." Oh, never had it taken in my hand, but she said while we were looking at me like, "Oh fuck, eyes good," and I went, "Oh, fucking fainted." Oh no. Blah, with Tom Cruise. With Tom Cruise. Yep, with Tom Cruise. Because the blah noise scares the shit out of me. I cannot watch that movie. I can't. Actually, good. I can't. It freaks me out. There's also a little bit of like trauma I have just in general. That movie was mid. I know, but it just like, why is it? I don't know. Partially childhood trauma, I'm sure. But I know you're thinking it. Don't look it up. Listen to it. Don't, CJ. I was just about to open Chrome. I was about to open it. That's so funny. Oh, you knew. It's because every time we talk about it, I'm like, maybe I won't be scared of it this time. And then I play it and it freaks me out. Oh. Anyway, I can't do it. Ooh, even thinking about it now, ugh. Ugh. Like, you'd have to pay me a lot of money to watch it again. The Grudge had me. Dark Corners became scary AF for me, and the movie wasn't even scary. Like, Dark Corners in, like, a bedroom? Or, like, is that another movie called Dark Corners? You know, I was friends one time with someone who was like, I want to make horror movies. And I was like, oh, I have lots of great ideas because I have all kinds of crazy nightmares and blah, 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 blah. That's new. Has Blurp always been a person? Hello? Yep. But even just using channel points. I know Blurp does it if someone pays like to do it. I didn't know Blurp showed up when you were what? Anytime. Yeah, everybody do a Blurp real quick with your channel points. It's new that it shows up with channel. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. See? That's new. Not saying you have to. Not saying anyone has to. Do you think Blurp is able to get a sub? Is it like a real hold on, I'm gonna click it. Oh, it's a real thing. Huh. That's so weird. Anyway, what was I talking about? We're watching you. Yeah, horror movies. Oh, yeah, my nightmares. War the World's nope. We're done with that. I was talking about my nightmares because I have nightmares where like there's a handful of nightmares that I have. For one, I think they need to do a horror movie where your teeth fall out because are you still having them? Not as much anymore. But nightmare. But I always get nightmares. But like one of the worst ones, like I've had a lot of bad dreams. I remember my teeth were falling out last week. Anxiety. It just means you have anxiety. So that happens a lot in Supernatural. Oh, I know. No, it sounds horrible at your teeth. Yeah, but the thing is, here's the thing. You want to hear, if any of you are plagued with nightmares about losing your teeth, let me just let you in a little secret, right? If you start writing down every single one of your dreams, even if you take a nap and you have a dream, write it down, because then after a few months, you will start being able to lucid dream. But the thing is, so I would have dreams where I'd lose my teeth, and like, that's so awful and scary, right? It's gross. But in those dreams, I started to figure out that I was dreaming when my teeth came out. And so anytime like in a nightmare or in a dream, if my teeth fell out, I was like, "Oh, I think this is a dream." And then I could put them back in. And then I could do whatever I want. So, something that was so awful and scary. Same thing too. I would always have nightmares about throwing up. And then, like, in the nightmare, I'd, like, throw up and I'd be like, this isn't real. And then I'd, like, be awake in the dream. Anyway, so one of the worst nightmares I've ever had was that my arms felt like something was inside of them. And I had, this is a dream, keep that in mind. I had, like, 6 little marks, like, they looked like watermelon seeds stuck to my arm. And I was trying to pull them out, and I couldn't pull them out. And every time I'd touch it, it would hurt really bad. So I got a knife, and I start opening my arm up, and I peeled the skin and the muscle back, and there was a big beetle, and the little watermelon seeds were its legs holding on to the outside. So I was, like, peeling it out of my tendons. And then I looked to my other arm, and I had the same one there. So I had to do it to the same side. Awful nightmare, by the way. But I woke up after, I was, like, trying to dissect them. I woke up, and I was sleeping on my arms like this, and my arms had fallen asleep. So, I no longer dream about losing teeth. I dream about losing my dentures. It's kind of the same thing, though, in a way. I had similar dreams except with giant parasite worms. Ugh, I don't fuck with worms. But anyway, yeah, so nightmares are all kinds of crazy. Reminds me of the Evil Dead scene where the chick cuts off her face. Like, peels it off. I also had a dream, I think it was in my dream journal. The bug one should also be in my dream journal. Oh, you. With broken glass with a mirror shard. Oh. I gotta ask, you ever had a dream about fire tornadoes? One of the earlier dreams I can remember was that. I don't think so. I mean, I know what a fire tornado is because I've seen The Prince of Egypt, but I don't think I've had nightmares about it. I wonder if Thor does get nightmares. Not often, but there's been... I remember one time specifically, I was on the couch, and he was sleeping next to me, and he dreams a lot because he goes like... while he's sleeping and his, like, paws do this thing. But one time he was, like, moving a lot and then going like... and then he woke up super abruptly and hissed. Like, just like angry hissed. And he, like, did a really big blink and then looked at me, and I was like, are you okay? Like, it's just so out of the blue. And then he, like, realized, like, oh, it wasn't real, I'm home. And then he crawled over and, like, curled up next to me and went back to sleep. But I was like, he had a nightmare. But, like, also too, what would his nightmare be? He's home all the time. You know? Like, that... what could possibly, I miss him. Hope he's been well. Probably a dog chasing him, but he hadn't seen a dog. Nightmares in Brit. This was like 7 years ago. The vet. This was like 7 years ago. Back then, Thor had not come into contact. Cat litter not being full, being full of poop. Yeah, I think he's sleeping on the couch, which he should not be. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. I'm trying to keep him awake. You're super tan. Are you mocking me? Don't wake him up. I want to wake him up. Are you kidding me? He wakes me up every hour on the hour. He is not allowed to sleep. I did get a little tan. Shut up. I did. I know I did. I just can see it. Oh, I should have gotten a coaster. There's a lot of condensation. I see no difference. Shut your mouth. I forgot he wakes you up all the time. Yeah. Especially because I was, like, gone. He's, like, mad. So he, like, does it out of spite now. He can't tan. I can't. Don't you dare. Don't you pull the Gondor calls for aid on me. How's the storm? Oh, it's gone. It was just a little bit of rain for me. That's a big ass cup. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, so Fansly is not like Fanhouse? Fansly allows not safe for work content. I do safe for work content. You know, I'll do like cute bikini photos, or I'll do some cosplay, I'll do some like selfies. I am not gonna do not safe for work. That is not something I want to do. And messaging me things like, hey, can you do this? Makes me uncomfy. Someone asked for me to deep throat something earlier, and I was not expecting to see that, but I made my profile say I do safe for work, so I don't. Imagine going up to somebody and being like, can you deep throat this for me? Like, I think the internet has just kind of desensitized people from saying things that maybe they shouldn't say, you know? Internet gonna internet. I know, but it was just kind of like, I was like, why? Like, why? Like, what? When have I ever acted like, you know, it's just. And it also kind of sucks too, because, like, I don't know. I don't want people to start thinking, like, I'm gonna make not safe for work stuff, because I don't want to. I don't know. It's one of those sites. I know. But that's the thing is, like, because of Fanhouse getting bought out, I had to either find a place that I thought would be safe as a creator, and because that's the thing is, like, a lot of people reached out to me being like, oh, join our site, but there was like, they didn't have, you know, copyright protection, they didn't care about stuff like that, or they were going to take like a big cut of it, or there was like no. My biggest thing was being protected, you know, as a creator, and also not getting ripped off. I don't know what to do with my Fanhouse account now. I think if you don't move to passes, it will just kind of stop existing. If you want to discontinue it, you can. Hell yeah, do you think I go to the gym for nothing? I got 2 pieces of cake right here. That was my hip bone. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, okay, what? I take protein, okay? I do protein, steak and eggs. I don't eat steak. But, you know, I'm just saying, listen, if people are gonna come in here and be weird, I'm gonna be weird back. Do you want to show cake for rent? Anyway.
Oh no, he's hot!
Kirby? I mean, we like slices of cake. True. Dude, you know what sounds so good right now? Anybody else? I don't know if this is just like, those pancakes are best. Who are you talking to? Kirby? Baking is a good hobby. Carrot cake is delicious. I used to think carrot cake was disgusting because it has carrots in it, but don't ew me. Don't ew. It's delicious. Hello. Carrot cake is quality. And also, I like marble cake. A lot of people don't really know how to make marble cake, though. Not had carrot cake in years. It's so good. I know. It's so good. That cream cheese frosting. Oh, so good. Same energy as loving pineapples on pizza. I agree with that. Did I ever tell you? I think I tweeted it a long time ago when I had a lot of roommates. I was like, not in like a real argument, but just like a back and forth argument where it was like, I was like, pineapple should not go on pizza. I've actually never had pineapple on pizza. It just seems like a weird thing to put on pizza. I've never had it. Actually, I think that's a lie. I think I did have it once, and I think it wasn't that bad. I think I liked it a little bit. But my memory is that of a goldfish. So anyway, you know, me and my roommates were going back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, who puts fruit on a pizza? I'm like, fruit isn't meant to be warm. And my roommate, my roommate goes, pie. And I was like, all right, fair enough. And that was the end of it. Poots. Who poots? Who poots? Apple pie, best food. It is pretty good. I like, there's like this restaurant called Malie? Can I speak English today? Marie Callender's. And they have like a really good, like, Dutch apple pie or something. Not gonna lie, pineapple on pizza actually slaps. It's so good. I may have to try it. Okay, Chinese leftovers or chicken nuggets? I think it depends on where the chicken nuggets come from. This Domino's is fire right now. On God, on God. For real? No cap? For real? Tomatoes are fruits. Yeah, but when you think of fruit, is the first thing you think of a tomato? Yep. Are you good? Are you okay? Normal people are like apple, banana, then apples. Bro. All right, everybody raise your hand if you think that Dova Chrono needs therapy. Lettuce is sweet. Oh, what? No one says apples? Who are you people? All right, first fruit, go. Don't say tomato. Coke is spicy. I agree with that. Blueberry, orange, blackberry, cabbage, banana, plum, grapes, hamburger. Okay. Watermelon, mangoes, pizza. I can't do nothing with y'all. I can't do shit. Just try to come in here, prove a point, and y'all say fucking pizza, hamburger, cabbage, kiwi fruit slaps. Are you supposed to eat the fur or not eat the fur? Asking for a friend. Never eat the fur? Okay. Most underrated Thanksgiving meal food? Underrated? I think turkey is incredible. I think turkey is one of the most delicious things. A lot of people are like, oh, you gotta have this, you gotta have... Just give me the turkey. I love turkey. Anytime I go visit my family in Oklahoma, they're like, oh, like, even if I go in, like, I don't know, July, they're like, oh, what kind of food are you looking for? I'm like, oh, I want to get some barbecue, maybe, you know, barbecue. All the places I like to eat at barbecue, but I'm like, barbecue. They're like, you want us to make a turkey? And I'm like, it's just, I love turkey. Scully, thank you for subscribing. Well, I'm always here, unless I die, but you know, I don't know why I would say that. I know I'm about to get Kate, but... Yep, there it is. Kate, LA doesn't have real barbecue. See, no, here's the thing. I agree. But also, there are some places that I've found in LA that has barbecue, but it's like a different kind of barbecue. Because, like, Oklahoma barbecue and Texas barbecue are slightly different. But LA barbecue is, like, more sour. That crab didn't kill you yet. Good shit. It wasn't the crab I was worried about. It was the brain-eating amoeba. Caroline Theria, make sure it has the tomato thing. Eat the skin only if you get the golden kiwi. You know, I actually have seen those. I think in, like, Trader Joe's. I was kind of slightly kidding about the therapy thing, but I'm glad you're in therapy. Therapy's good for you. Oh, I have therapy tomorrow. Texas barbecue's only... Dude, Oklahoma barbecue is also pretty good, though. Just saying. Your VODs on YouTube helped me get through the tough times. Still enjoying your content since Warped Tour days. That's a long time. But I'm glad that you enjoy it. I did run out of VODs. Don't know if y'all noticed. I think I have like 2 that I still need to make public, but what do you like about therapy? It, well, for mostly what I tend to need in therapy is just to talk to somebody, um, and who doesn't know me, who, went and got a degree on how people think and how to work with people. Um, and also, so the main thing that I have gotten out of therapy is being taught to think differently than how I normally think. Um, because for me, for one, I am so critical of myself. 2, I hold myself to these standards that I cannot make, which also found out is probably because I have ADHD. But anyway, so the thing is, like, say I have 12 things I need to do. My brain is like, we're doing all of these 12 things today. And if I don't do the 12 things, then I'm like super mad at myself, and then I can't do it for the rest of the week because why didn't I do it? Why am I so lazy? Why am I blah blah blah? Anyway, and I can't bring myself to do stuff sometimes. Anyway, so for an example, I was telling my therapist like 2 years ago, I was like, oh, like, so sometimes the days are so hard because it's like I know I have to stream for a certain amount of hours, and like sometimes I just can't bring myself to like be on for that long, and I feel like I'm letting people down, and like I'm not good enough, and blah blah blah. And she was like, well, why don't you just stream for 30 minutes instead of 4 hours? And I was like, what? She's like, why don't you try streaming for like 30 minutes? And I was like, because I never thought of that. Like, I had never thought of that. I just thought like I had to hit a certain amount of time to make myself feel like I did enough. But even if I streamed for like, which I have in the past, like if I only come on for like an hour, if I only come on for like 30 minutes, and then I in the stream, I'm like, nice, I streamed today. Because like there would be a time where like I wouldn't stream, and then I didn't stream, and I didn't stream, and it would eat me up inside because I'm like, why can't I just do this? Like, why can't I do it? Yeah, it checks off the mental box. And so like that was something like I got, a lot of help with. And then I told her like, oh, like I feel like the thing that I struggle with is like feeling like people hate me, and that I'm not good enough and I'm not worthy, and like a blah 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 blah, blah whatever. um and so she was like, so you're just assuming that these people hate you, like you're assuming and you're making an ass of yourself because you're assuming the worst in these people. And I'm like, oh no. Like it just kind of like made sense because like, and then like I talk to them and be like, hey, like, are we good? And my friends are like, yeah, like what do you mean? Like, and it's, I have to like remind myself that other people have lives that they're living. It's not like we don't have to be in constant communication, and so it just kind of helps put things into a different perspective, especially if you always get stuck in your own head, which is what I do all the time. Because like I've had people in my life not be so nice to me, and it's kind of like fucked up the way that I see friendships or relationships or my future, or a whole bunch of stuff. And so having, a therapist where like, cuz I only have one session a month now, where like I'll go in, she's like, "Okay, get me caught up." And so I'll tell her like, "Oh, this happened, this happened, this happened, then this happened, this happened, this happened, and then this happened." And she's like, "Okay, let's start off with this. So how are you feeling about this?" And I'm like, well, like, no, I feel like this and this and this, but it's been going good, but like I still feel like this. And she's like, okay, well, why do you think just super, super talkative. Yeah, for you, that is a tan. It's my base tan. Give me a chance. I'll have you know, I only went to the beach for one day. Huh. Not gonna lie, arguing, talking to myself is pretty getting in a lot of trouble. Gotta beat the inner demons back into containment. Agreed. Agreed. Can confirm therapy can be fucking great. I have my therapy appointment today. Yeah. And the thing is, too, is like, you have to find a therapist that works for you, because it's like, same as a doctor, if you go to a doctor and you're like, this doctor didn't listen to me, I don't really like them. It's the same with therapists,
FBI, open up!
Holy shit. Thank you for the 500 bits. I nearly peed myself. That's gonna fucking my. Okay, raise your hand if you too almost peed yourself. I forgot what we were talking about. Gets pays 10 at the end of summer. Yeah, but yeah. I done shit my pants. Oh, goes to therapy session. Fucking FBI breaks in. Something puckered? Something? Oh, therapy. Yeah, right. God. So, okay, for instance, a long time ago. So I have agoraphobia. I think I've talked about that before. Where some like I don't feel safe leaving my house, and sometimes I get too into my head. It just drives from anxiety and blah 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 blah. I've gotten a lot better with it. Before I would not leave my house at all, ever. I would just, if I had no food, I would simply just starve. So back in the olden days, I was like, this sucks. I can't do anything. I'm gonna go get medicated for whatever the hell I need to get medicated for. Depression, anxiety, something. So I managed to go to the doctor's office as a new doctor. And so I went in and we were sat at his desk and he was, asking me a bunch of questions and blah, 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 blah. And, so I was telling him like, oh, like I'm like really anxious all the time. And like, I feel like I can't even leave my house. I feel like if I do leave my house, I feel like everybody's staring at me. And like, I just feel really...
shot myself.
What? What was that one? Oh, shat myself. Okay. I didn't hear that. The USA... America. I heard USA.
You what?
Well, someone done did poop theirself. Shot, I hear... Yeah, I heard that. Okay, I'm glad we're all American. Anyway, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Oh. Thank you for the dramatic fart sound effect, Inbird.
You're welcome.
Oh no, he's hot!
What was that?
Nothing?
What'd he say? He said something. You're welcome. Oh, gotcha.
I'm built different. Daddy, yes!
I'm built different. I bought Viper today. Nice. I love Viper. Anyway, can y'all stop spamming the blurb so I can tell my story?
Why you bullying me?
She do look like you though.
Do it.
Oh, Viper. I was like, who?
Daddy, yes!
I was distracted by the adorable kitty headphones. Oh, thank you so much. I can do this. This is true active gamer mode. I can hear myself in this, but y'all can't hear me. It's really loud. Maybe I should put it like here. You got shushed. I got shut. I'm in the middle of telling a story. It's a very true story, and we were in the middle of something. It may be important for people. All right, give me like 2 minutes, and then I'll just give me like 2 minutes after the story. Then we'll go into it, and then I'll go pee and stuff because like I've been holding it for like 45 minutes. But anyway, so at the doctor, I was telling him like I'm super anxious. I feel like people stare at me. I feel like people are judging me. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. I was just super anxious to go outside. Like I felt like the moment I walked outside, all eyes were on me. I just felt like weird. I meant that for the blurps. Oh. Unfortunately, it only works for me, but, I do have to pee, so we can use that as a break in, like, 2 minutes. So anyway, I was telling my doctor all this and blah, 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 and he goes, mm-hmm. So do you hear voices, too? And I was like, what? And he's like, do you hear voices? And I was like, oh, no. I was like, I hear my own, like, if I think to myself, like, I hear my own voice in my head. And he's like, but you don't hear other voices? And I was like, no. And then he was like, so have you ever thought that maybe you'd be schizophrenic? And I was like, what? I was like, no. And he's like, okay, because, a lot of the things that you're saying sounds like you could, maybe have some potential. I just have anxiety. That's it. I just have anxiety. but this doctor was like, oh, you may have schizophrenia. And I was like, I don't think I do. Like, it was just, anyway. So I was like, all right, this doctor I don't think is PTSD. As I was saying, I have PTSD as well. It just jumps to, I know, Hecate, that's the thing. That was so bizarre, right? Because I was literally just like, oh yeah, like literally, I was explaining to him anxiety. That's all it was. I was anxious to leave the house. Like, I'm just scared. I feel like people are looking at me. Which, if you don't leave the house for like 3 weeks, and then you leave the house and you accidentally lock eyes with somebody, and you haven't seen humans in 3 weeks, you're gonna feel self-conscious. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. Anyway, so the doctor had read his schizophrenia book that month and was looking for every patient. Yeah, I guess. But anyway, so after that, I was like, I think I need to find a different doctor, because, like, what the hell? Anyway, so then later, skip forward, I found a doctor. Oh, Scully, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you. So later, I found a different doctor, and now she's great. So, like, I have a good doctor now. So back to the therapy thing. Sometimes if you have a therapist and it doesn't work out, that's okay. You just gotta find a different therapist. I'm gonna go pee now, and I'm gonna shush, so enjoy your timer, watch the chair. Excellent, so I can talk now. So a second chair off screen. Yeah, I got this for Thor. He doesn't use it. And it's the timeout chair, the dad chair? I was thinking. Right. No, not marbles. What are you talking? I was thinking. No, it's not bathroom thoughts. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while. So the stream room is not like that big. It's spacious enough, but it's not like big, right? It's not technically a room. I'm in my living room. Anyway, So I have lots of plushies. Sometimes I move all the plushies. We have the chair. We're in plushie era right now. But then, you know, like I bring out the easel for painting streams. We also like decorated and changed up the everything. Anyway, so sometimes I shuffle things in and out, in and out. So you know how I talked about like wanting to do like reading streams, moving to a bigger room? No. Anyway, there's no bigger room. So I was thinking we put the dad chair, because like this is like I have storage in here, right? I'm gonna go through the storage, cleanse it out. Renting out a studio for streaming. Do I look like I make that kind of money? Don't answer that. I don't. Anyway, no, we're staying in the same cheese and rice. I want to get a bean bag. That's what I was trying to say. I want to get a bean bag. And then we're going to put it there. And then we're going to have reading streams, okay? Cheese and rice. Oh, get a bigger room. You could get a studio. Just want to get a bean bag. That'd be fun. Like chat becomes a marble and Kate guides us through a maze. What? Will Thor destroy a beanbag? I did not think that far ahead. I didn't think that far ahead. Having a beanbag, just FYI, they take up so much floor space. I know, and I've considered that. But it could, because if I throw parties here, all I really have is the couch, and then I have this chair. But if I also have a beanbag, do you know the true explanation why Harry Styles got a moth belly button tattoo? No. Do you know the true explanation? Are you friends with Harry Styles? Alright, let's do, does Amazon have beanbags? Are they gonna be good beanbags? Beanbag. When did beanbags get so expensive? Is a love sack out of the question? My friend has a love sack. It's a little too big for me. But I asked him, I was gonna sit in it, and I looked at him and I was like, you fucking this? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, that's nasty. I'm not, no, that's nasty. Disgusting. And he's like, what? Why wouldn't you? And I'm like, no, that's disgusting. It's because when you're little, you pull out a lint that looks like your... What? That's the light of your life? That's the reasoning for the moth? The fuck is a love sack? It's a really big beanbag. Oh, here's like a beanbag chair. And it has a drink holder for a Dr. Ooh, this one's pink. Is it for kids? It's for kids. No beans! This one says, a mini beanbag chair. It was only a cover, no filling. And it's $50? Where the hell am I supposed to buy a beanbag that's a whole beanbag? Oh, Rin! It me, I'm here. Hi! Thank you for renewing your gift subscription, courtesy of Stingray. I have an enormous beanbag that sounds bag upstairs, just taking up space. Do you think you could throw it hard enough to where it would get semi-close to here? Snorlax beanbag is $80. Where? Let's see if this chair... It's 3 feet. There's a whole ass man in it. I think it would work. I think we could make this one work. Is it, there's spicy lime, radiant orchid, red, sapphire blue, gray. What? Kate, please play Baldur. Oh, is that Baldur's Gate 3 with me and Bird? Rin, I've seen a little bit of it on TikTok. I don't want to have sex with a bear. And I also don't fully understand the gameplay. Say Amazon's worth 200. That's what I'm saying. Like, am I looking at the wrong thing? How big is this for a child? Technically, how big is the child are we talking? Anything can be put in. Stuffed animals, clothes, foam particles, pillowcases and cushions or towels. Man, everything is so cheap nowadays. What's to get? It's D&D, dude. Oh. I don't understand that. I've never played, like, the up view game of it. If that makes sense. I've always played, like... Did that make sense? You'll pick it up fast. We should So fun. Bear sex isn't mandatory. I get it. Okay, thanks. I knew you would. I'll look into it. Cause like I do like the character where you like create your own character. I think it's really cool and I want to create my own character. This is for adults. Sorry. I watched a lot of it on TikTok because I've been on the fence about it, and I just didn't think I would, but I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. What if I'm streaming it, and what if PP shows up? Would I get banned? You need really high charisma and constitution to get the bear scene. Well, I don't got that. You can make Link as your guardian. How can I do that? Hypothetically. That's fine, no bans. Really? If you show pee-pee? If you show pee-pee, you can full on... Oh, are you serious? How is that allowed? Tits, butts, pee-pees are fine as long as they're not the focus of the game. I'm not... No, don't say I'm in. I fucked someone yesterday. Rin. Because Twitch is for gamers. Yeah, you think gamers are out here fucking? No, we're here. We're in Twitch chat, talking, hanging out. Baldur's Gate 3, hell yeah. Is it on Steam? Oh, man. Thought this was a good Christian stream. No, there should be a little pop-up saying 18 plus. All of us virgins. Yeah. No one out here touching PP. It gets steamy, yeah. Baldur's Gate 3? Or Twitch streams. I made a sandcastle and fucked on it in Baldur's Gate 3 on stream, Kate. Rin, were you farting sand afterwards? Like, how can that be a fun thing to do? Who would... Yes. Checks out. You just exfoliated. You just exfoliated your butthole. Y'all heard about Show Me. Dude, I feel bad for him. Like, you could tell by his face, like, he did not... Like, you know how some people, they, like, accidentally have a slip, and it's like, oh no, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Most of the time, it's nippy. I feel bad. Isn't he just, like, a kid, too? Not, like, an actual kid, but I'm 30, so I'm, like, he's, like, 20. I zoned out for a moment. We were talking about beanbag prices. Now we're talking about beans in a nutsack, alright? He's 18. He's 18? Fuck. Is he, like, okay? Like, that's so, like, ugh. Not too long ago. So he's, like, he's a kid. Damn. It's just, like, that's the thing is, like, when you stream and when you do YouTube and, like, all that, you have to be careful, you know? It's the same thing as, like, if you know, you're wearing like a top that could fall down, or if you're wearing a skirt and you like accidentally bend over, and like, because I know a lot of people too have like they've been wearing a skirt and they bend over and they forgot they didn't put on underwear. You just have to be careful, because all it takes is like one accidental mess up. I mean, like, there's been times too where like I'll show something, I've nearly lost a boob on stream, shit's scary. I have nightmares about it. Like, I'm pretty much always covered, but like there's been times where like, you know, I'll like be cooling myself off or something, and like the last stream I was wearing a dress and I like pulled the top and like you see my bra, but it's like a whole tube top. Fun screaming at a woman in Valorant, not even trying to troll. I mean, yeah, but it's that's shitty, but at the same time, like, he's still like a kid. His frontal lobe hasn't developed. Because as I say, like, imagine like now, like, y'all have seen my old YouTube videos. You grow up a little bit, you know, and I know now it's like harder because there's more people on the internet and like times are different, but like that's why I try real hard to be like, hey, that behavior is not okay, because like I am 30 and now I know, but had that stress just IRL. I've never had a functional fly. Oh, you know, if you do the zipper, like if the zipper's up, it's more susceptible to going up and down, but if you have the zipper down, it won't go up and down. Been watching since the old YouTube videos, Kate. Ugh. I don't condone her past. She was not a girl's girl in the past. Oh, look, Baldur's Gate. She was not a girl's girl in the past, but I am now. This game may contain content not appropriate for all ages. It's okay, I'm 30. Almost 31. He's not a nice person, sure, but he didn't deserve it. No one does, except sex pests and cat collars. You're not 30, you're 23. Oh no, I'm 30. What am I watching? How much is this game? It's $60? You know what? So was Harvest Moon, so I shouldn't complain. It's worth 3 times that. It's almost 400 hours. I bought it. Listen, if I don't like it, I can return it. And we could also, you know, maybe we could do it on stream. I am not making my character on stream, though. I told you, it's not because of the PP. I'm in it because I want to create my own character. Might have heard you were 30 and was shocked because she thought you looked a lot younger. Thanks. I feel like I'm starting to show my age a little bit, and it kind of scares me. Oh yeah, we were looking at beanbags. Or I'm gonna Google Lovesack. I didn't spell it right way. I didn't. It's just a C at the end. It's not CK. It's fine. This is fine. Sacks. Let's look at the sacks. Yeah, that's massive. How much are they? Hold on. They're washable. Wow, that's good in case Thor throws up on it, which is actually probably most likely going to happen. Oh, it's so big you can put like a woman and a child in it. How much are they though? No one's telling me how much these cost. How much is a sack? Why? Is it because I'm saying sack? Guess how much this cost? It's giving me a discount right now. I guess, I don't know if it's like for... Oh, 30% off limited edition bundles. If you want to get the movie sack, which can hold an adult and a child, it's $1,000. If you want to get a super sack that'll hold you and 2 children, it's $1,126. Or if you want to get the big one, it's $1,400. Oh, you got that kind of money. For a sack? I think not. I'm not spending $1,000 on some gray sack. Maybe I'll go to Walmart. Everything at Walmart. Bean bag. Bean bag. Alright. So Walmart also has one called the Ultimate Sack. It's 6 feet. Giant foam-filled furniture for $240. There's one called the Big Joe Classic Beanbag Chair. It's 2 feet. Buy the bag, if not, a flood spore is gonna get you. Well, hopefully it'll kill me fast. Oh, this one's cute. It's like tie-dye pink. Ooh. Is it for children? Thor would love this. Hold on. How big is it? You know who could have beanbags? Costco. Aw, who wants to have the coolest girl's bedroom? Size 28 inches. Maximum weight that can sit in it 225 pounds. I can fit. So if it's 28 inches. Well, here's a full-grown lady in the Ultimate Sack 5000. This one's 5 feet. Oh, that's really big. Do we want, like, a massive one? They have black, brown, burgundy, camel, cloud, navy suede, hunter green, gray, and electric blue. Oh, 13. Pink. There's olive, purple, red, and teal suede. Am I saying that right? What does purple look like? What does teal look like? It's only what's it made of? What's inside? It just says giant foam-filled furniture. Oh, it's not a beanbag. It's just foam. It says fluff and let the sack expand. Don't clip that out of context. We're not talking about a ball sack. We're talking about a beanbag. It's a beanbag. What's in the sack? Pee? My brother in Christ. Do you need to go back to school? Did y'all actually think pee was in the balls? I know a lot of guys thought that their pee was stored in the balls. I did when I was 5. Pee is stored in the balls, of course. See? Anyway, the sack is a foam. I just want a bean bag. But maybe a foam sack would be good. You know? $500 to $800 at Costco. Dollars? Kate is a lair. Yes, welcome to my lair. As a guy pee is stored in the balls. Well, shit. Target has them for like 300 max. Well, Walmart so far isn't bad. I just want like a bean bag, you know? What if beanbag is beanbag? What if beanbag is like a actual? It's not. Cause like lava lamps, like you can get like a lava lamp from the actual lava lamp. That's where I got my lava lamps. Mine aren't from Walmart or Target. I got them from like an actual like the lava lamp place. So I was thinking maybe bean bags would be the same. Can always try to make one and stream. That is true. Costco has a Love Sacrifice brand and includes an ottoman for your feet bundle. Interesting. What's this one? This is like, this is cute. Oh, it doesn't look very comfy. I feel like I would slouch in this. Oh, there's the cute one again. I just want a sack to sit in. Is that so hard? Do people not remember the 90s? Just give me a... There we go. I found a pink sack. I should probably stop saying sack. Would probably be a good investment. What if we can't find bean bags because the beans inside the bags were the problem the whole time? Now Walmart's not loading. Oh, there we go. Does anybody have, like, a bean bag that has foam in it and not the beans? Can anyone confirm if that's comfortable? Secondhand one for cheap. Yeah, but I always worry about bed bugs. I have like a... Bed bugs freak me out. Cheap ones deflate so easy. It was comfy. I want foam pellets. Oh yeah, the foam pellets. Like the beans, the foam pellets. But I'm talking about like the foam. Like it's like, imagine the shape of a bean bag. That's made out of foam. Right? So I'm looking for it. Did you get tan? I mean, not really. Also, what? Cheese and rice? Why is there... I got a little tan. Yeah, it's like memory foam. Thank you. Like, yeah, memory foam beanbag. There's a Cocomelon one. Wow. Looks like at Costco saying shredded foam fits 3 people. Look up Costco. Okay, I'll go to Costco. Costco. Bean bag. It just brought up coffee beans. Love sack. What did you Google? Type love sack. I see the love sack and squatamin bundle. I think it's a little too big though. Vacation, I looked in the mirror and I was like, dude, what the fuck, am I really that pale? Felt. They're filled with foam beans. From Costco. Filled with styrofoam. Small measures. Oh, you can order small, medium, or large. Ew. Okay, I can get the padded velvet or the swirl or a chinchilla dense fur. Should I get white or gray? Looking specifically, I found a good one on Amazon for like 164. It has memory foam. Well, I wanted the one that has. I like when they have beans on the inside. It wants me to sign in to look at it. I don't remember my password. Cheese and rice. Oh well. That's future kids' problem. Hey, listen, if I go to Target and I find a bean bag, then I find a bean bag. So, Baldur's Gate, is there anything I need to know about? Anything in particular? Any, like, secrets? Anything? Do I stream making my character? Which, by the way, it is going to take me at least 2 hours. Did you skip Oblivion completely? Like Elder Scrolls Oblivion? Takes 30 minutes just for the genitals. You can change the genitals? Yeah, I thought you did. Yeah. You can change the genitals? Like, so like the... I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm going to stop talking. Yep, fair enough. You can change the balls? Can you customize balls in Baldur's Gate 3? Okay, it's showing the face. You can mix body type, genitals, and pronouns. It's like Cyberpunk. It's very limiting. While the studio is probably focused on things like showing the maturity slider that lets you add wrinkles or show age, the menu also shows an option to change your character's genitals. Bro. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 customizable dongs, balls, front bum. What's a front bum? It didn't say. It could be multiple things. I have so many questions. My character is packing an Arby's roast beef Sammy in them shorts. Finger licking good. Sorry. I don't even know if that's Arby's. I'm just... It's KFC. Okay, I'm sorry. I take it back. I take it back. I revoke my statement. Cheese and rice. Kentucky Fried Roast Beef. Ugh. Hey, yo, my pure ears cannot take this. Yeah, okay. Likely story. Arby's, we've got the meat. That's so much worse. 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 We have the meats. You got the meat shoved in your tiny little shorts. Oh no. What are other, like, McDonald's is I'm loving it. What's Burger King? That's literally their slogan. I know, that's why I'm saying it's so much worse. Okay, because of the pandemic. Really? Have it your way? What's Wendy's? Wendy's nuts hit your face. Sorry. The 12-year-old me, I had to say it. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was typing. You're typing what I said? Where's the beef? Wendy's? Wendy's is where's the beef? Wendy's is where's the gabagool? Wendy's, you know when it's real? Okay, that one sounds legitimate. I trust you, Philippe. We hit a mini chunk. Aw, we hit a mini chunk. Taco Bell. I just hear the bell. Dong. Taco Bell. The beans will get you tootin'. That's not their slogan. Exploding sound. I'm glad we had the same thought process with Taco Bell. Their slogan is think outside the bun. You know, I feel like in a deep coma I would remember this stuff, but right now I don't. Think outside the bun though, that'll do it. I'm trying to think. I just googled. Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, what are other food slogans? Church chicken? Talk about thing outside the box. Oh! What class you picking? I don't even know what exists. It was too late to make a clip of the bonk moment. Hopefully someone got it. Del Taco. Free Shavakadu. I miss Vine. They just brought back Where's the Beef? I think that was the last one was Do It Taste Right. In-N-Out slogan quality you can taste. Churches is bringing that down home flavor. Oh no. Well, my mind's in the gutter. I think my mind is the gutter at this point. Five Guys in your mouth. CJ! Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why did I read that out loud? What's Kate's slogan? We're winging it. I feel like that I say that more than anything. Hey guys, welcome to the stream today. I don't know what we're doing. We're winging it. Which, if I made, like, you know, chicken wings or something, I think that'd be pretty... We're winging it. I think that's, you know... Hey guys, I don't have a recipe. We're winging it. Carl's Jr. is if it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong on your face. You know, I don't think that's Carl's Jr.'s slogan. Never had Five Guys. It's pretty good. Five Guys' actual slogan is always fresh, never frozen. I thought that was Wendy's. Used to be Carl's. Oh, they stole it? Thanks for your beautiful contribution to our lives. You're welcome. I don't know what I did. I'm winging it. If your favorite ramen place has a slogan, what would it be? I don't know. Something with slurping. You gotta slurp it good. On that note, maybe we should end the stream. Maybe we should move on. Finger slurping good. Alright, we're out. I'm out. I'm out. This has been a great stream. Back, yep, a fantastic time. 10 out of 10. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Cheese and rice. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I don't know what we'll be doing, but we'll wing it. Ta-ta. Farewell. Be there. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm going to write it down on my calendar. Therapy, therapy, therapy. I did not spell it right, but good enough. Ow. Cheese and rice. Let me write down therapy. Cheese and rice.
Emotional damage.
Oh my god, y'all are doing. I'm cheese and rice. Have I not streamed in 2 weeks?
Oh no, he's hot!
Has it been 2? I thought it was 1 week. 1, 2. No, it's been like 2. Shit. Ta-ta. Farewell. Maybe on Wednesday we'll play the pee-pee game. Ta-ta. Thanks for coming to my stream. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the follows. Bye.